Right now, the entire world is focused on a vaccine for COVID-19 that could allow us all to go back to a world that now seems very far away. But while we wait for this one big change, the nature of vaccines themselves are also looking at some major changes in the years ahead. Joining us to share what those could look like is our favorite futurist, Nicholas Badminton. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Okay, the first big change could be how we get vaccines. Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. We've previously spoken about DNA vaccination on the show, and there's actually a new system that's coming out called RapidVac that's being developed. I mean, it's not here quite yet, about 2023, when some really significant trials are going to be happening. But self-amplifying RNA or SARNA is going to be applied in a way so that we don't have to inject antigens into our bloodstream and then we react and create those antibodies. We actually edit the genetic code within our bodies. And this is a real revolution because it shortens the time of development of vaccines from years, potentially to months.
Fascinating. All right, artificial intelligence is increasingly being used to combat viruses, but how does that work and what's happening right now?
Yeah, so there's some really interesting experiments and studies happening right now. There's been some revolutionary developments in the use of supercomputers and machine learning to start to look at the candidate molecules that can help us identify what kinds of proteins can be applied and adjusted in the treatment of something like COVID-19. So we're speeding up the process of really working things out, taking the old school scientific process and adding machine learning and the computing power to really start to fast track our way forward in terms of identifying new vaccinations.
That part fascinates me because, as we know, vaccines take a long time to develop. We've all heard a year to 18 months until we can possibly see a COVID-19 vaccine. There is an initiative underway that's called RapidVac, which you mentioned, that aims to have a vaccine ready for any virus within 16 weeks. What can you tell us about that? Because, you know, the first thing I wonder about is safety.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, ready for 16 weeks, ready for trials in 16 weeks, and then you've still got a number of months. I mean, in the current situation, we're not talking, within months we're going to have a vaccine. We're talking within years. Average vaccines take 10 years to develop to be really strong and very effective, and they're constantly evolving. A system like RapidVac can really step in and sort of start to look at these new ways of applying vaccines and really adjusting us to a new world where we're not completely reliant on a world where we have to inject the actual virus into our body to create this reaction. So I think this is pretty revolutionary. It's real bleeding edge technology, though.
Fascinating stuff. Nicholas, always so interesting to talk to you. Thank you.
Yeah, great chatting to you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.